During June, I didn't read. It wasn't a purposeful decision, not some sort of bookish Lent which I imposed upon myself. It simply happened that I, who've built a large part of my identity around being a reader, was not a reader this month. What was I instead? Just a person living? I'm surprised to find myself asking this question. Why do I care? Why do I think 1 month without reading has made my grades slip and deprived me of a self-image I've held with pride all my life? I notice how social media can force us to make false divides in our lives. I never used to think of reading on a monthly basis. I just read a book, and when I finished it, I read another. 10 years ago, I'm not sure I'd have noticed if I didn't read in June. It certainly wouldn't have made me question my identity as a reader. I'd probably just have thought that it was taking me a while to get through whatever book I happened to have on the go. I've called myself not a reader, but in fact, I don't believe in this false divide so often created between reading and life. Reading is not some sort of pause button on living. Reading is one way, and a wonderful way, in which to be alive. And I do believe that for those of us whose minds work in a certain way, living is itself an act of reading. I often see my life as a narrative, written in part by me and in part by many forces and individuals outside of my control. Meaning lies hidden all around if only we take the time to look for it. Sometimes, often, reading the work of others sheds light on this beautiful mystery we call living. Sometimes, as in June, it is the right thing to do to immerse myself wordlessly into my own life. To be swept away in the bright whirl of its narrative, spend time connecting with the many characters who people my world and who I am blessed to call friends. But the books are still there. They formed me, and they wait for me, holding their wisdom in their hearts until I am ready to return to them. We all know that I will. So when I said I was not a reader in June, what I actually meant is that I did not finish a book or spend time absorbed in literature. Does that stop me being a reader? On reflection, I think not. I'll change my wording a little. During June, I did not read. I simply lived as a reader.